Hey guys, so Cool Cat Nat44 requested that I do another video on the hamster treat collection. So Nat is a really nice person and her videos are just so informative. She's got some really cute pets, so please go check out her channel and subscribe to her if you're not subscribed already. She's such an amazing YouTuber and deserves so many more subscribers. So the treat collection hasn't really changed all that much since the last video. So yeah, anyways. So first thing we have are some Antos dog chews. So I buy the large ones and split them in half because it works out more cost effective that way, and all the hamsters absolutely adore them. I gave Humbug one a couple of days ago and it's completely gone. She's destroyed it, so I really need to get some more of these. We then have some, I think it's Beefar nibbly bits. So they're like little sort of pieces of dried fruits. So the hamsters, there's some pieces in here they don't like and others they do, but they tend to quite like the sultanas and raisins and the apple, but they don't like the other pieces which are in there. But I don't really mind because of, at least they're eating some of it. So next we have some, I think these are Felix goodie bag treats. So basically these are just like little biscuit treats. So the cats mainly get these, but I do feed them to the hamsters sometimes. So all of the biscuits are like different flavours, and I can't remember what the flavours are because I threw the packet away. So the hamsters get one of them every couple of weeks. So moving on, we next have some monkey nuts which I've recently stocked up on. So the hamsters go crazy for these, and admittedly I do also eat a couple when I feed the hamsters them. So we then have a selection of dog biscuits. So we have Pedigree Markies, Pedigree Milky Bones, Pedigree Biscuits I think they are, and Pedigree Gravy Bones. So I only feed my hamsters Pedigree dog biscuits at the moment because of, I recently bought our the dogs a treat from Wilkinson's, and the treat gave them a really upset stomach. They started being sick. They ended up having to go to the vet and get like medication for it, and also someone else bought a bone from Wilkinson's for their dog and it had sickness, diarrhea just like ours, but their dog also had to go into the vets and it had to get an operation because of the bone did something to its insides. So at the moment I'm staying away from all Wilkinson's own brand stuff, so I'm just going to stick to like branded stuff like Pedigree. So we then have some Dreamies which I've just spilt all over my bed. So basically we have two different flavours in here. So we have the cheese, I think they're chicken and cheese, and then we have the salmon flavour. The cats get these and the hamsters get them from time to time, but I always make sure I'm stocked up because the cats will eat a whole bag if they could. So we then have some sunflower seed and oat mix. So I mainly use this for when I make my own treats, and recently I've been putting it out in the back garden for the birds because of it's started getting like really sunny, and I've recently cut the grass, so the birds are like always in our garden. So I have some of that. I need to make some more up of it at some point. We then have some Supreme Crisps, cookies and Yahoos. So that's pretty much just what they all look like. The hamsters absolutely adore these treats. I can't find them anywhere in my local pet shops though, so I think I might have to order some more online. We then have some Rotterstack treat bar thingies, and I basically broke them in half because I think that one treat stick is too much for a hamster. So the Syrians only get these about once every month. The dwarf hamsters don't even touch them, so I don't even see the point in giving them to them. So I've got the honey flavour and the carrot flavour at the moment, I think. We then have a bag of the Naturals range kind of treats. So recently Coco has decided she's actually going to eat these treats. whereas before she just used to completely stick her nose up at them. So we have things such as the Naturals little hearts, I think they're called, and the carroties. There is also some rodent marbles in there and some cheese snacks as well. So the hamsters used to completely stick their nose up at them, and I was like, well, I was a bit annoyed because they are really expensive for a tiny little bag. So I'm glad that Coco's kind of decided she's going to eat them now. We then have some millet. So basically what I've done is I've just ripped them off that sort of big stick thing they come on, because I think that the hamsters prefer to have it as a treat rather than giving it them all in one. So basically I put this in their food about once a week, and the hamsters really seem to enjoy it, so it's sort of like nice for them to have something different in their food. We then have some beefar beetroot crunch. So I've never seen this before, and my sister bought it home because there's like a little pet shop near where she works, and all it is just like a little sort of biscuits which apparently taste of beetroot. So the hamsters do seem to like this. I've only given them like a couple of pieces, but they do seem to like it. So there's like loads of it though, because the bag was like massive and it was only £1, so I was like, it was a bargain. So if they like it, I'm going to have to get my sister to get some more. So we then have some mealworms. Humbug, Snowball and Blizzard won't eat these, which I'm a bit annoyed at because of all, well, I'm not annoyed, but I'm a bit disappointed because of all my hamsters love mealworms, and I just happen to have 3 hamsters who won't touch them now. So I only have Coco and Ziggy who will even bother to eat them. Then we have some chocolate drops, milk drops and yogurt drops. I can never tell the difference between the milk ones and the yogurt ones because they're like nigh on the same colour. So I've never tried these with any of the hamsters I have now. Only Cookie, Elmo and Speedy had these, and I feel kind of guilty for not buying them for the other hamsters. For some reason I stopped buying them, but I went into Asda and I was just like, what the hell, I'll just buy 3 bags, 1 of each flavour, to see if they like them, and the hamsters absolutely adore them, so I'm like really happy. And the good thing is they're only like 50p a bag as well, so they are like really cheap. We then have some Baker's All Sorts, bursting with meatiness. So they're chicken, beef, lamb and rabbit flavour, and they come in like different shapes. So those are the ones which come in the Baker's All Sorts. So there's like a bone, a circle, I think that might be a pudding, and then we have like a triangle one. And then we also have these ones which came in a different bag, and these are the Baker's Reward chunks. And then we have the Baker's Mini Bones, which also came in a different packet. So I don't know if these 2 bones are the same flavour or not, but I presume they're not because they're like different colours. But after a while I do find those Baker's treats go hard, so you do have to use them pretty quickly. Even though the sell-by date says that they are good until 2014, they do tend to go hard within like a month of opening them. So yeah. I next have some, what is this? Oh, Heinz creamed porridge baby food. The label kind of came off. So I always make sure I have this in the house, because if one of the hamsters stop eating, it's sort of really good to syringe feed your hamster to try and encourage them to eat. So I have this purely because of emergency purposes, or sometimes I do feed it as a treat. So this has got a really good sell-by date on as well, and it's good till 2014, and they're like super cheap. I think I get them for like 20p a can at the moment from Aldi, so they're always good to have in the house. And then last of all, we have some, what's in here? Hamster popcorn. So there's not much of this left. So we have banana, apple and strawberry flavour, and again I can't find this anywhere where I live. So whenever my sister goes to visit her friends where we used to live in like the little village, she goes to the local pet shop and picks like 3 or 4 bags of it up for me, because she knows the hamsters love it. So there's really like not that much left of that anymore, but they really like it. So I'm thinking of possibly buying like plain unsalted popcorn with like no butter or anything on it, and seeing if they like that or not. But although it's really hard to find just like plain popcorn, I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, anyway, that is literally the whole sort of treat collection. I apologise if this video is like really boring, but anyways, the reason the hamsters treats aren't in boxes anymore is because I broke the boxes. Basically the whole hamster treat stack fell over and the boxes fell on my floor and they just completely smashed. So I need to buy some more at some point. So for now they are kept in these bags where I tie knots in the top of them, and then I put them in that container and put that lid on, so they're sort of like in an airtight container kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, thank you for requesting the video, Nat. Please be sure to go check out Cool Cat Nat 44's channel, because she is like totally awesome. She's really nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.